The tradition continues.
Calvary Global Network Radio to the world 24/7 from Africa, South Sudan and Uganda.
In Gaza, at least 92 Palestinians have been killed in separate attacks across the Strip on Sunday. That includes 56 aid seekers. Meanwhile, Israel's military says 4 UN tankers carrying fuel have entered the enclave. Fuel supplies have been scarce since an Israeli blockade that began in March. Hospitals have still been running amid the shortages, but forcing doctors to focus on those who are critically ill. Belgium joined a list of countries airdropping aid into Gaza on Sunday, but the UN maintains the airdrops are insufficient. Palestinians are still facing hunger. 6 more people have died of malnutrition, which brings the total number of starvation-related deaths to 175 since the war began. US President Donald Trump has called on Israel to feed Palestinians. Many people are still risking their lives daily to get the little food that is available.
I was injured in Zikim. I went to get a bag of flour and was injured. I returned and started sending my wife to get aid. If she gets something, she brings it. And if she doesn't, she doesn't. Even water is difficult to obtain, and fighting for aid is also difficult because it involves gunfire and blood.
In Yemen, 68 migrants have died after a boat carrying more than 150 people capsized off the country's coast. Health officials say more than 70 people remain unaccounted for. The boat sank off the Awar district of Yemen's southern Abyan province. Only 12 people have so far been rescued. Washington's threatened to impose sanctions on Russia once again if Moscow doesn't stop the war in Ukraine. On Sunday, 3 people were killed in a Russian attack on Ukraine's southeastern Zaporizhia region. The governor there says the strike happened in the town of Stepnohirsk. At least 7 people were injured in separate strikes across the country, including the capital, Kiev. And back at home, President Trump says that he will announce a candidate to fill an open position at the Federal Reserve in the next couple of days. This follows the early resignation of Governor Adriana Kugler. She would have completed her term in January, but instead she will retire on August 8th. The personnel shift comes as the Fed faces intensifying pressure from President Trump, who believes interest rates should be much lower than they currently are.